right off rip, I know people are going to be like, oh my God, it's because of the MAGA hat. The MAGA hat it's offended him. That man's offended. That's an offended man. And I'd say, yeah, probably, right? Because I think it's in bad taste regardless of your political views, right? And let's remove political views for a second, because we don't need to care about political views. But why do I need to hear the political views of somebody making a game? Just make a good game. If we push aside the parody MAGA hat, the baseball bat, which was so try-hard, the fact that he's criticizing the FPS game world in a general sense while simultaneously producing a free-to-play BR with shit servers and really heavy microtransactions. Why? Because it's got fluid gameplay and some portals. Whoop-de-fucking-do. To be critical of not only the genre, but the games industry in general, then to only produce something that has been notified and noticed by the entire community as why are BRs still around, and more to the point, why is it so expensive to buy anything? And it's a critique that I made in my previous video about Splitgate 2, saying that if you made $2 skins, I would buy a $2 skin. I don't buy skins. And more to that point, I'm not a businessman, right? I'm not a developer. I'm a guy who talks on the internet, and I talk to indie devs quite a bit, way more than you would think. And the thing that really vexes me is that you created Splitgate 1, basically just turned into just a husk filled with bots. Then you created Splitgate 2, a sequel to the game that people had already abandoned, put bots in it, made shit servers, and then also dropped the TTK down a massive amount, in my opinion. Then you released a BR, talked about how the FPS games were terrible, right? And I know what some of you were thinking. But Rheezzy, he's probably doing this for like a stunt. Everybody's gonna wanna play it now, right? You've said that it's shit. You've said that he's an asshole. Now I'm thinking about it. I mean, sure, if you want to go play a subpar FPS with TTK that's way too high, filled with bots, so PUBG, go ahead, be the hero of your own story. The reality is that Splitgate 2 is an example of another free-to-play multiplayer BR that's just going to fall apart, and making a sequel to the game that had already died off makes no sense to me on a business level. But to bring your politics and poor sense of humor into something positive like the Summer Game Fest, it makes you a piece of shit. Look, man, do whatever you want to say. Put it in the comments, don't put it in the comments, like, dislike, I don't care. The point is that this is the shit that we shouldn't be supporting. Like, we should see this kind of stuff and go, yeah, no, not for me, man. You seem like a bit of an asshole, I'm fine. But instead, a lot of people are going, oh, smooth movements, wow. Yeah, man, there's plenty of games that are good that aren't a BR or an arena shooter. Who gives a shit? Branch out from FPSs. There's adventure games, there's top-downs, there's turn-based. There's so many good games that are coming out, because I have a video coming up on Monday about this, or sorry, Friday, about all these games that I'm excited about, because there's plenty of games. There's plenty of games from solo or small indie developers that are good. Why do we need some free-to-play piece of shit to play, and then for people to just stand back and go, it's a good game, leave politics out of it? We can't leave politics out of it. We can't leave being a piece of shit out of it, because he brought politics and being a piece of shit into it, right? I'm not a friend of Call of Duty, but I'm definitely not a friend of a person who is benefiting and profiting off FPSs and the gaming industry in general, while simultaneously being critical of it. If you have nothing positive to add to it, then don't add anything else. Wait, this whole thing isn't positive.